Today we're going to talk about the truth of being a generalist, which is basically being a person who has too many too many hobbies, too many interests. So let's get into it. Now in many famous books I've read like this one, being a generalist is usually promoted and we hear quotes like a jack of all trades is a master of none, but still better than the master of one. But recently, I've been rethinking all of this. So let me tell you a little more about myself. I'm one of those person who has too many hobbies and is not good at any of those. Like I like writing. I like shooting these videos and editing them. Okay, don't judge me for this one, but I actually like studying. I like reading. I like playing, even though I'm awfully bad at sports, but I still love playing. Then I love talking when I'm in an extroverted mode. When I'm in my extroverted mood, oh, I love cycling actually, and many more things. So the main point is that basically I have too many hobbies. First, because the main problem of being a generalist is that when someone asks you what's your hobbies or what's your interests, or when you're trying to find like your true calling or your true passion, you really don't know where to look because there's just so many things you like. When someone asks you what's your skills, you don't know what skills should I really develop, what really should I focus on, because literally everything interests me. And at some point it's like, what do you want to be in the future? And you're like, I want to be this and that, but also this and that, you understand me. And like so there's that. And then the second thing is trying to find time. Now when you have too many things you like doing, it's really hard finding time and deciding what to do. So suppose someone who's just who just loves painting and they have a holiday, so they'll be like, oh wow, great, I have a holiday, I'm going to use it to build on my hobby by painting this and that. But for someone who's a generalist, they'll be like, oh, I have a holiday, I'm going to surely spend it indulging in one of my hobbies. But then we have a tough time picking which hobby, and you're halfway through doing a certain activity and then you realize, oh no, maybe I should have done that instead. I'm kind of not satisfied with how this is going and all. So there's that. You never really feel like satisfied on by focusing your energy on any of the activities, because there's always more things that you would equally enjoy doing at the same time, and that. But then it's not all that bad either. Being a generalist, one of the main advantages of being a generalist, I think, is being able to apply your creativity and knowledge from one field of interest or one hobby or whatever you want to call it to another. It makes you seem creative, or maybe it doesn't make you seem creative, it actually makes you creative, because you're suggesting ideas that no one else could come up with, which is obviously they because they don't have the knowledge and interest in the other things, other like you do. So they aren't able to pick one and make them to two because they don't have the other one. So do I even make sense? But yeah, so you can use like analogs in real life and come up with creative ideas. So that's one of the advantages of being a generalist. And the second advantage of being a generalist for me is it's hard to get bored. So say you're bored of all the hobbies you have, okay? If you're one of those people who likes very few things, it's easy to get bored when you're just not in a mood to do those things. But when you like too many things, there's always areas of depth or different type of the same skill you could explore when you have too many hobbies. Suppose I'm bored of reading thrillers, mystery and suspense novels, so I could I could like instead of so I could instead try writing one. You know what I mean, like that. Or I could try other genres like self-help, something really different, because I know even though it doesn't match my reading novels hobby, or reading fantasies hobby, it really matches my other hobbies like studying. So the two and two intersect, and you'll never get bored because there's always things to explore.